Chicago. No, we're in Hoffman Estates. It's not Chicago. That's like it's just like saying Metairies, New Orleans.
It is New Orleans.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's a suburb. We're in a suburb of Chicago.
But we're here for All Out. I don't know. Did you have any crazy adventures on the flight here?
Other than feeling like I was in a tin can? No, I did not.
Well, that's not true. I had what? I had a wedding party, a bridal shower around me on the plane, so that was not like fun. But yeah, and then the car wound up being much easier than what we thought it was going to be.
Half of the stuff that you were worried about was all on your head.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So that all worked. So, but we got here.
You keep fidgeting on camera. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Okay. We have the camera rigged. He rigged it.
It's stupid. It doesn't work. I don't agree with it. Let me play with my hair some more.
There you go.
All right.
But what did we do yesterday?
Slept.
We slept and ate White Castle.
And ate White Castle. Which we did again after Rampage
because yeah.
11:45.
11:45, and we were hungry. And we had pizza. We had
Pequod's pizza,
which was good. It was very good, very good. And then we slept some more. And then we woke up, had
terrible Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes, bad.
Awful Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, bad Dunkin' Donuts. And then went to the Fan Fest.
There's so many people there.
There was so many, ton more people than I thought would be there. So that was interesting. We saw the Lucha Bros, so I got to finally meet Penta after forever. He was, and I posted, I tweeted this, so I don't know if anyone actually ever saw it, but so we got there, and Aleister Black was doing like was he doing a Q&A?
It was a live Q&A.
Yeah, it was a live Q&A.
It was more of a monologue, though.
Yeah, it was more of him just talking. But he's there, and he's, himself, so he's pretty cool. But Penta was like the coolest dude there, bar none. Just
dressed to the nines.
Yes, dressed
for a meet and greet.
For a meet and greet. His brother was not.
No.
His brother was not. But they were both cool. Who else did we
did Hobbs and we did Lee Johnson.
Oh yes. So we got to meet both of them. That was cool.
Because Instant Classic 8 apparently isn't a wrestling fan anymore. He's a tourist. And he likes to go off and stay next to Michael Jordan statues and take boat tours, but not, go to AEW functions such as meet and greets and TV shows,
He said that, not me. So we did that. It was pretty cool. There wasn't much merch there.
No,
unless you wanted signed Mox, Jericho, MJF,
figures.
and Adam Page figures.
$200.
$200. So there was that. It was pretty cool. I mean, we saw some people, and then we left there, went and saw Shang-Chi. How many ROH DVDs was White Castle?
1 1/4 juice. 1 1/4.
Then what happened?
We saw Shang-Chi. Do you want to talk about Shang-Chi?
We can talk about Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi's really good. Anyone that tells you that it's not is probably just hating on Marvel movies because they want Marvel movies to be something that they're not. They're supposed to be popcorn movies. It was a really good kung fu movie, I would say.
Why is your phone going crazy?
I don't know why my phone's going crazy. Did you flip the
Oh, okay. Just keep talking.
Yeah. No, the charger.
Flip it.
Flip it.
Oh, it's not charging. Why is it not charging? The fuck's wrong with your phone? You're not talking. You're supposed
Okay.
to fill.
Okay, I'm
Fill
supposed
it.
to be talking. Sorry.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi was really good. It was definitely a good kung fu movie, I would say, especially American kung fu movie. If you go into it expecting like a Chinese kung fu movie, and you're not gonna get that because it has a lot of CGI, which of course a lot of actual kung fu movies don't have.
Some of it looked really bad. Like I thought, like the first part of it, those trees looked
Oh yeah, that
for
was
trees.
yeah, that
And
was
like it's bad. Like it's I don't know if COVID has something to do with it, but like some it. I really liked the movie. I didn't like how it lost like the family drama focus at the end, and it just became big scary monster thing. But it was pretty good overall.
yes, it was good. And then we ran to the Now Arena so we could see Rampage.
We didn't see Rampage for approximately 2 hours.
Yes, we saw Dark.
So when he first started doing YouTubes again, he started doing YouTube videos again, and he said, "I'm going to watch everything." And I said, and I texted him in all capital letters, "Do not watch Dark." And he's like, "Why not? It's a show." And I was like, "You just don't do it. Trust me." And look, squash matches are fine. They serve a purpose, but when you sit through, how many did we sit
Well,
through?
here I will tell you because I actually brought it up.
You brought it up.
Yeah, I brought it up because I was like,
Look at you being unprepared, just pulling it up in the middle of the thing.
yeah, I know. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I wouldn't say Janela and Moriarty was a squash match. And the
So we saw
Evil Uno.
So we saw
What was
13
it?
squash matches.
14,
Oh God. Anyways, that gets numbing.
14, and then 15.
Oh God.
So
So we saw 17 matches
no, 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 that was
ramp
15. That was 15. Yes, we saw 17
that weren't Rampage.
that were not Rampage.
We saw 17 matches that were not Rampage.
Yes,
God. Um.
yes.
Okay, Jim. Sky Blue performed better than Red Velvet in that
Yes.
match.
Yes. Now that I've seen Red
sh-
Velvet
sh-
live once,
She's Sky Blue's a hometown girl. Big No, we're live streaming. We don't have time to look up some stupid video, you idiot chatter. See, this is what I say to myself when I'm doing it. No,
Okay.
we'll do it later. Not now. Okay. You got it. Good.
okay, whatever.
All right.
Yeah, but Sky Blue, yeah, and then she got added to the
Casino Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Probably due to that massive reaction she got.
yeah, she got like a really big reaction. So she was good too. That was the other thing. And I know she's been on a couple of other tapings too. So, yeah, that was good.
But
Let's see, we had Lee Moriarty versus Joey Janela.
that's a really good match. You should watch that.
Yes.
Skip everything else on the taping we saw. I would even throw in Uno and 5 in that because it was kind of.
It was. You could definitely tell nobody wants that feud. Like they don't want. Maybe it was leading to Bray Wyatt coming in to like bring them all together. That would be good stuff. Thoughts on the passing of Daphne? Very sad. Chase was upset about it as well when we found out. Like I didn't find out until we got off the plane, right?
Yeah, we both got
Yeah,
off the plane.
yeah. It was off the plane. Like I had read that probably something had happened before I got on my plane, but nothing was confirmed until like Chase had gotten really landed. So yeah, very sad. The fact that it was probably concussion related, if you know the whole thing with TNA. But yeah, just not a good thing at all, and really sucks. Like I think probably the best person that said anything was probably Mischief. which is not that surprising. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about it.
I mean, her whole career was like missed opportunities. She was
Yes.
like catching on in WCW. They did nothing with her. 2007, 2008 rank, or 2009, 2007, 2009, somewhere in that range. She's having the highest rated quarters on Impact regularly, and they did not a thing with her. And then they put her in the ring with that girl that didn't know what the fuck she was doing, which is pretty much what forced her to retire from wrestling.
Yes.
And then she's just been a mess on social media all
Yeah.
year. And people were trying to call her and just straight to voicemail. No, that's sad. Just like, just go get help if you need it.
Yes.
But some people won't accept it, and it's sad. And whatever, it's happened. It sucks, but
Yeah. Yes.
it wasn't Jenna Maraska.
No, it was Rosie, whatever her name was.
Anyways,
Anyways.
Lee Moriarty versus Joey Janela, worth watching on
Yes.
Dark. 5 versus Uno if you want to see what they're doing, but it just didn't click.
Yeah, it might come off better on TV if that, with the announcing. That might be something that, but I mean, the match wasn't bad. It's just like I don't really care about the thing, so I'm just like, can we get to where we're going with it already?
I really hope it's not Bray Wyatt. I really hope it's not Bray
It's
Wyatt.
probably Bray Wyatt.
Fuck.
It's probably Bray Wyatt.
Can he do something different? Like
Not what?
not spooky? Like something straight for once? No.
Maybe. I don't know. He probably has an idea.
Anyways, after that excruciating torture that was sitting through 14 squash matches, we got to see Lee Johnson get excruciatingly tortured on national
Yes.
television, and that was something.
That was something that probably went a little too long.
Yeah, they probably could have cut 5 minutes off
Yeah.
of it, but I think that was the point.
Yeah,
he
I
wanted
mean,
to
it
be
was like,
cylinder-
yeah, like, and it's leading to Dustin, and him versus Dustin should be good.
yes, because Dustin's been
Like, he hasn't been.
awesome every time he's
Yes.
been called.
Yes, so that should be good. That should be a good Dynamite match. Then what did we have? We had the
Handicap match where the outnumbered person won.
yes, but it made sense because you knew who was going to take the pin with that anyway.
Yeah, Rebel.
Yeah,
Um,
but it did make there's like a party going on somewhere outside.
quit paying attention to drunk people. They
Did
don't-
make they did give her some good spots though. So
Yeah,
they
that
gave-
Samoan
yeah
drop thing.
suplex thing. Yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
yeah, that was good. So that's good because that probably needed a little juice, a little bit.
I still think it's gonna be really flat on the pay per view.
It's gonna be flat, but it's probably be a good match, but it's probably gonna be very flat
Like I don't think Britt Baker.
because I don't think anybody really wants to see that match.
No,
But
but they don't really have any challengers for it
yes,
right now.
that's not okay. But anyways, and then what did we have after that? Then we had
I think the Miro Eddie segment. We might have got it backwards, but still, we didn't talk about the Miro Eddie segment.
the what segment?
Miro.
Oh, the
kinda
Miro and
promo.
Eddie. I was hearing Miro Eddie. Not Miro and Eddie.
This is like when I tell you to turn right and you go straight.
Yes, I know. I'm aware.
Miro,
that was good.
Eddie Kingston.
Yes, Kingston cut an awesome promo. Finally got to see an Eddie Kingston promo live, so that was cool. And he got like a super promo. Miro was a little off on his stuff, but it was still good.
He's consistent in his character, though.
Yeah.
He's insane.
Yes.
And he kills people.
Yes.
With
So
his insanity.
yes, so that was good. Then what? Then we had
The Dustin promo.
then we had the Dustin promo.
And then it was Mark. The only thing you think Mark Henry's good at, which is that backstage
The
interview segment.
Right.
I will say a highlight of being at Rampage Live was not hearing Mark Henry on commentary. I enjoyed that immensely. I don't know if Josh felt the same way.
Don't care. Like
The
I said,
wreck of commentary tonight? Oh, I didn't.
No, I did not hear any of that.
I mean, they had like what four?
They
four
got 4 people up
yeah.
there, so that's not surprising.
Anyways, Daniel Garcia versus Darby Allin was a lot better than than the
Yes.
Dynamite match.
The commentary was much better tonight.
Oh, you guys are conflicting then.
Yes.
Go fight amongst yourselves. Anyway, Daniel Garcia is going to be great. He's only 22. He should be a disciple of Danielson. That should be his gimmick. Danielson should take disciples, and he should take on. He should steal Daniel Garcia away from 2.0 and adopt Leo Moriarty, and bring in Zack Sabre, and get Jonathan Gresham.
So you just want him to have
get Josh Alexander.
So you just want him to have
Shooter.
Grisham's. You just want him to have Grisham's gimmick. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
You want him to have Grisham's
Yes,
gimmick.
I want white appropriation of a black man's gimmick. That's exactly what I want. Come after me, I said it.
What else did we have? That was it.
That was it.
That was it. And then we had
2 more dark matches.
we had like a match with Swole and
Diamante, which is kind of a mess.
yes, because they explained the rules, and then as they were wrestling, it seemed like the rules changed. So I don't know. I'm sure commentary probably helped.
They didn't change. You just weren't paying attention. They said the first fall was going to be a pin. Okay,
Right.
So they got this thing. Yes, that happened, Juice, but we're not there yet. You got to. The stories are linear. You don't jump ahead as we're telling the story. Okay. Anyway, so they got this new gimmick called a 3 strikes match. Which basically the first fall had to be determined by pinfall, the second fall had to be determined by submission, and the third fall was knockouts only. And then it was basically 2 out of 3 falls.
Yes.
I don't know if they'll do it ever again because, again, like him, a lot of the crowd was confused on.
Well, that's what I thought it was, but then they were going for pinfalls on the second fall.
Yeah.
And the ref was counting along, so I was like really confused. So that's what confused me, especially since they went to no rules, and it seemed like there were rules. So
Anyways, Swole won.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can skip that whenever
Yeah.
Dark uploaded. And then one of the biggest reactions of the night was Jurassic Express coming out to kill, murder, death, Chaos Project, as it always happens to them.
Yes.
And then Punk, CM Punk the guy, because he's the AEW guy now,
came out, cut a his everybody go home happy promo. That's when they did the Golden Girls thing, which
Jungle Boy did not know the words to.
doesn't know the words to because
he was born 5 years after the finale
of the show. So yeah, so that happened, and then we went and had White Castle, and now we're here.
Yep.
But we did get to the Malachi Black thing that we saw at FanFest was actually really good. We were in line for the Lucha Bros, or I would have actually, because since it was a Q&A and not a lot of people were asking questions, I would have gone up and told him. He sounded sounded, but he was talking like when Jake Roberts talks about how matches should be and how things should be and all of those sorts of things. It was very Jake Roberts like, which I'm a huge Jake Roberts fan, so that was cool to see.
He was. He just seems like an incredibly intelligent person and knows exactly what his role is and how to execute it and he sees all the pieces on the chessboard of AEW and he knows what to do with them. And he was like incredibly enthralling and it was just him talking and it was just mesmerizing.
And he's a huge hook mark.
And who gives a shit? And then they follow that up with Critical Role,
right? Which fell very flat because the way they were doing it wasn't how they should have been doing it.
And they weren't projecting their voices either.
Yes. Because we were who were we in line for? Lee Johnson and Hobbs, right? When that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we was like, let's get I had no idea what was going on. But yeah, and then that was it.
Yeah, that's pretty much. what we did today at this
And then,
place.
and then tomorrow, the plan is Fan Fest again. He's gonna go see
Jurassic Express.
which is now sold out for the day. I'm gonna see Sheeta, and then the plan is to see Garcia.
And 2.0.
2.0.
I need to see 2.0.
You
That's
don't-
happening.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't say we weren't gonna see two. Oh, maybe go see Evans too. Jack Evans is gonna be there, so
He's all the way at 4:30 to 6.
I know.
But the panels will probably be better.
Yeah, the panel should be better tomorrow, hopefully.
Because the Elite's doing one, and then
And they've got they've got like a museum thing from like AEW's past. So they had the
throne Cody smashed. They had the coffin that Ethan Page got murdered in.
Yes.
They had Sammy's scooter. They had the barbed wire chair from the Maryland match that was infamous.
They had all of the belts.
The old belts.
They had all the old belts. Let's see. They had a painting of Brody Lee. They had the dude that does the paintings. He was doing
Malachi Black.
Malachi Black live. What else was there? There was the throne.
Britt Baker's go-kart thing.
Go-kart.
Golf cart.
The golf cart and the wheelchair.
Oh, yeah.
There were bottles of bubbly there. All of the there was like with the barbed wire barrel.
They had the Space Jam Elite uniforms there.
Yeah.
And they had the Young Bucks chairs that they sit in when they're being douches. They had Dallas Cowboys helmets there that they wore when they were in Dallas 2 years ago, which is really fucking weird. Because like everything else was like really memorable, and then that was just sitting there on the table, like, hey, remember when they put on those helmets? And I'm like, no, but yeah. It feels like I don't know. Hopefully it'll be more expanded tomorrow. It feels like there needs to be more stuff to do in there. But the meet and greet stuff is cool.
Yeah, everybody was nice.
Everybody was cool. Abaddon stayed in character the whole fucking time. We didn't even mention that one. But yeah, she was in character the entire time.
When we were getting ready to leave, like she had like nobody in her line and she was free, so we went and like. And she was I'm guessing she was in character. Her line was long too.
Yes.
Her line was like long. And then so hers was long, and then Hobbs's was like long. He was the first of the free ones on the second set of people who had like VIP people waiting to like get his autograph. And then Private Party was the other one that had a big long line.
Yeah.
But they all dwarfed
by Malachi's line,
which was $100. His was $100, and he had like the longest line. Like Sammy's was long too.
Yeah, but he was 50.
Yeah, Sammy's was long. Lucha Brothers was long.
Nyla Rose and Vicky
not long, but they had more people than Serena D did.
And Brian Cage.
Yeah, and Brian probably together. Felt sorry for Brian Cage.
He didn't deserve that.
No, he did not. And I think that was. Yeah.
Yeah, we ran backwards.
Yeah, and then the merch that was there wasn't anything special, like we said, and then.
Really, the selection at the arena was pretty limited too.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's better on Sunday.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
when there's a
I will say that it was a lot better than when I went for All In, where there was only one table and it didn't move. This shit was moving.
Yes.
They had like 8 people doing shit,
right.
And there was like go,
and
go,
there was
go,
another
go.
smaller table like farther down. So there was probably. So we saw at least 2. So I would think there was probably at least 3.
Yeah, one or two more.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're a lot better. Considering that they're an actual company now, not some fucking random indie show.
And then while I was waiting for him, I tried to go to PWT's, but the parking there was absolutely. I could not find a parking place, and not because there was like a bunch of people there just because of where they're at is like
There's no parking.
there's no parking anywhere. It was so I was like, well, fuck this. I'm not gonna like play that game. So we did that, or I did that, and then and then where did we eat for lunch today?
Oh, we went to Portillo's.
Yeah, that was really good.
We got chocolate cake shakes, and we
Yes.
got Italian beef sandwiches dipped, which is where they take it
And
in
they
the
sm-
broth,
and they
dip
so
the
it's
whole
not like
sandwich.
a French dip. Like he was telling
Yeah,
me.
I remember it was dip something, and I couldn't remember. And
So
it's
he
like,
kept saying a French dip sandwich, and then he finally looked it up, and it was like, oh no, you get a Italian beef sandwich, and then they just
dip the whole
They
thing.
dunk it. They don't even dip it. They dunk the bitch, and it was so fucking good. The onion rings are really good too.
It lasted until about 11 o'clock.
Yes.
Which is when we went to the weed place.
Yes, because that's what you're setting in line because you're at White Castle in the middle of the night, and yeah, so at least I really hope the Bucks retain. Think they could turn on his brother. Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
But yeah, I don't.
Penta does speak better English than you think, though. I was kind of shocked.
I mean, Alex Abrahantes was busy.
Yeah,
He
he
had
was
to do it
busy.
himself.
Yeah, so
He was busy. He was busy holding Malachi Black's microphone while saying nothing. But yeah, I don't really feel like previewing all out.
There's no reason to.
There's
preview it.
9,000 previews of all out. The only thing that I feel like I want to discuss is when do you think he's coming out?
End of the show. I think.
But like specific scenarios.
I think that.
Omega retains. And
think
then
Omega-
grabs a mic.
Or he gets ready to do like the goodbye, good night, and there you go.
I wouldn't be against that.
I wouldn't be against that either. It's the final countdown.
Yeah. Well, 2 days.
2 days.
My birthday. I have asked Tony Khan for a birthday. We'll see if he responds.
Yeah. I did get recognized by somebody,
One person.
by one person, with the mask on. He looked behind me. We were waiting in the merch line at the Rampage, and he looked behind me. He looked behind me himself, and I'm standing there, and he's like, "Truth there?" And then this guy recognized freaking
Garrett Gonzalez.
with his mask on, freaked Garrett out. Garrett was like, "How'd you recognize me with my mask on?" I'm sitting there thinking because it's Chase and he's weird like that. So
He's cool.
He was cool. He was very nice. He was very nice. And apparently, Dave, Brian, Sap.
I mean, all the media people are. Well, all the media people I care about are here, but they were like way up there.
Yeah, they were like, but they all went to Chili's.
Yeah, they went to fucking Chili's. Don't ask me. They went to fucking Chili's in this town where there's so many good local restaurants. They went to fucking This is the thing that I hated. Stevie Breach, if you're still here, this is the thing I hated when you and Miguel and Ravi and Justin, y'all would go to these fucking chain restaurants where you can go to a chain restaurant anywhere. You travel this place. When you travel to a place, you should eat the people's food, not.
You didn't have a Chicago hot dog?
I did that the last time I was here. I don't need to do that again. But
What was that? Somebody said something.
he said you need to meet Dave, and that's happened before.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you gotta. Yes, Steve.
The people's
If you were there when I drug your ass to Deanie's Seafood in New Orleans, and I made you eat crawfish, because you were fucking bopping around IHOPs and doing whatever else the fuck. But yes, you're on. You do things you can't do at home. Like I don't have He doesn't have White Castle where he lives. I don't have White Castle where I live. That's something I can't.
I have to
do
go
at
see
home.
Eric if I
know.
want to go see White Castle.
I know it's a chain, but I don't have it. But everything else we've done has been local stuff, which I'll find something tomorrow. But yeah, that's my hoarse voice rant.
Your hoarse voice rant.
And another rant. Instant Classic 8. You motherfucker. Who are you? I don't know you anymore. I thought you were a fan of this stuff, but apparently you just like posting about shoes and walking around.
He's
And
with somebody.
I know he's with somebody. You tell him why you're here. But apparently you just don't care about us anymore. And you know what? I'll see how it is. I'm just gonna have to challenge you to some Mortal Kombat 2 and whoop that ass. Alright? That's what's gonna happen Sunday, Brandon. So I'm gonna get you on that Mortal Kombat machine.
Oh, is that when we're doing that?
And I'm gonna
this Sunday?
whoop that ass.
So what are we doing tomorrow?
We're doing the fan shit tomorrow.
Oh, yeah,
We're
that's
be there
right.
all fucking day.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You just interrupted my damn promo, Brandon. What are we doing tomorrow? We already talked about what we're doing tomorrow. Anyways, he's already gone. My voice is shot. I don't think we'll do one of these tomorrow.
There's nothing to do one of these tomorrow. But
No, there's nothing to do one of these tomorrow. I enjoyed being at Rampage Live.
Yes.
Rampage was fun.
Rampage
Don't
was
watch
fun.
Dark. Don't watch Dark. Don't watch Dark.
I will say this, that people seemed to not to want to leave. That's a good thing.
That's been their thing ever since they were in ROH.
True. But so that was cool. There wasn't a lot of it. We only had one set of obnoxious dudes by us. And that was more they were drunk.
They were really fucking drunk.
Yeah, I would say that was because they were drunk. But we didn't have any like really bad. Anybody bad? We had, luckily, because since we're not from here and we don't know a lot of the local talent, there was a girl and her whoever significant other kind of behind us. They knew everybody, so you could just listen to them and they'll be like, "Oh, that's who that is." So I guess we have a Eddie or a Davey Richards and
Daniel Garcia match to watch.
yes.
Big fan of Daniel Garcia. He's 22. I'm sure he'll be a big deal in 3 years.
That's where we're gonna get his autograph.
Maybe a big deal sooner than that. But yeah, I don't have anything else you talk about.
We got to see Lance Archer murder somebody.
That was fun.
And he literally murdered, like, that was a squash. Him and Jade had the two like legitimate like. I think their matches together probably let's see.
He's talking about Garcia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't look at the time. Anyways, Jade beat somebody in under 50 seconds.
Yes, and
There's literally 3 moves. I don't know how she's got a lot of potential, but I don't know how she's gonna get better if she's doing matches where there's only 3 moves.
well,
That nobody's ever gotten really big, only being able to do 3 moves. It's ridiculous. It'll never work.
uh-huh.
What?
Nothing.
What did you think I was saying?
I don't know what you were saying. Still don't get the notion AW isn't building. Oh, who says they're not building freaking?
I don't again like the guy of AEW, Mr. Ambassador AEW, CM Punk says, if somebody has some criticism that's fucking stupid, you just tell them shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because like I don't get they don't grow home. You know, Darby,
Sammy.
Orange, Sammy. There's match this weekend in Ottawa. Oh, okay. You need Suzuki and AEW. Yes.
Who's that?
That's I can't think of his name.
Chairs creaking.
Yeah.
And I know that mic's picking it up because it's really good.
What else we got? What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something I can't remember.
This is why you should have a moleskin, Josh.
I understand.
Moleskins. They're good. They're for note taking.
Okay.
You know, note taking. You
Yes.
take notes
Yes,
of
I
things
know.
you want to say.
I know, but-
Like you couldn't even remember to bring $20 cash for parking. Luckily,
Luckily you did.
it's Brian. No, I don't expect Daniel Bryan to be at All Out. No, I do not expect Daniel Bryan to be at All Out. You got
Ishii versus Miro.
yes.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Do you think he got what I meant when I
Yeah,
said?
I would hope so.
Probably not. I don't care.
Um,
I don't. What the fuck? All right. Anyways, this is petering out.
yes.
Do you have any?
I don't think
You
I
can't
have.
remember.
Let's see.
can't-
We had that. We saw Shivani.
We did not make it in time to take pictures.
Yes,
of
it was
Shivani.
funny because he was
So-
like not really taking supposed to be there taking pictures.
And they shoot him
They
away.
shoot him away. We saw Cage as he walked in,
He's fucking huge.
and freaking Hobbs is even like
He's
bigger.
big too.
He's massive. Who else did we saw someone? Oh, and then like we're standing there in line to get into the building at the Fan Fest, and the Lucha Bros like walked in then, so that was cool.
Juice, you should be familiar with the term burnout. Okay. 3 days a row of wrestling shows is too much. And number 2, I don't like GCW fans.
And we can watch it on TV.
And we can watch it on Fight.
We can watch it on Fight, which would probably be better because I don't really want to be like. No. I mean, that sounds fun. I would love to go. I just spent a bunch of money on GCW merchandise actually, so.
Juice, have you ever been to a GCW show live? Have you been there with your nose and inhaled the air that's at a GCW show? And if you've never done that, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you have done that, you know why I don't want to be around those fucking people.
Especially the venue they're playing. Apparently, that is not.
It's not very well ventilated either.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't want to be around a bunch of sweaty nerds.
Yeah.
Even though
he's really good, but I think the issue is just not a.
I'm not talking about watching it, Juice. I'm talking about attending, being in the audience, in the swath.
He's not talking about walking. No, it's fine. Like, he's talking about being there, like live.
Yeah.
But no, we'll watch that because I want to see the War Games match. I also want to see what the who Gargano is going to face.
Cardona, not
Cardona.
Gargano. If Gargano was in GCW, if it's Gargano, holy shit. But no.
No. So yeah, because I want to see that War Games match. That'll be like no War Games match probably ever done. Because it will have probably light tubes and barbed wire and.
The Chamber of Horrors had an electric chair.
True.
And Abdullah had to shake for it and sell it.
True.
That was terrible. Don't go watch that. Halloween Havoc 92. Was it Halloween Havoc 92? Wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, don't watch it. Okay. Let me try to wrap this thing up again. All right. Is there anything else you want to mention?
No, I'm done.
You're done. All right.
Done.
So are we. We're going to pass out.
Yes, we're going to go pass out now.
And we'll catch y'all Sunday night. X button.
X button.
Yes, I want to. Are you sure you want to end streaming?